Magnus on the go around the world I roam. In cities I explore where the wild winds blow. Adventures waiting every corner that I know. New cultures calling, this is Magnus on the go. Magnus on the go around the world I roam. In cities I explore where the wild winds blow. Adventures waiting every corner that I know. New cultures calling, this is Magnus on the go.
Buenos dias, buenos dias. I'm in Mexico and I'm traveling around for 4 months, and it's Mexico, it's Dominican Republic, it's Colombia, Peru, and maybe something else. So yeah, and this is a blog from what I'm doing from day to day. I have such a rough plan, but it changes. So there you are. I'm at a thing called El Corchito Natural Reserva Natural. I took it quite slow this morning. I didn't go up very early. I was up late last night figuring out all this stuff, you know, the planning and everything, and googling, and yeah, did all that. And so now it's 12 o'clock and I'm in the north of Merida, by the sea. It's called Progreso, but this place is just before you go into Progreso. I'm going to Progreso later, I think, because there's a beach there and it could be nice. But this place, it might be a little bit similar to yesterday. Well, not the flamingos, but there's supposed to be like a boat ride amongst the mangrove, but there's also going to be like cenotes and stuff. So yeah, I'm excited. What you know, it's something to do, and you can get surprised. Like, oh, this was really great, or maybe it was like but then you've done it. And here we have an Embarcadero Pier, so that's where the boats are. I could have something to eat, but I don't know if they have anything here. No, oh yeah, maybe. Oh no, we'll see. There has been something where you can buy something. Oh, and is this for the tour maybe? Because it looks, where is it? There are a lot of boats here. No, it's a boat. Yeah, it's boat. It's strange boats. Are there 3 boats? There are 3, or maybe 1 in total. No, 3 still. Okay, but there are no boats today. So, and I don't know if it's only today, but there's some other people coming. We'll see what happens. But okay, so maybe it's closed. Or maybe just for the day, or I don't know. So here's the ticket booth. But this woman here, she came and she actually wrote something on Google Translate, and it said there's no service here because the water is too low. So it hasn't been any service here for a couple of days. So they don't really know. So that's why. We couldn't have known. So okay. Might be good to have that on a sign or something. Well, if maybe she's here all the time. Okay, there you have it. Things change, and you have to live with it. Yes, live with it. And as I said, if I would have gone on the boat, I probably would have been eaten by a crocodile. You know, it's as simple as that. So let's go into town. I'm looking maybe for coffee. Wonder if they have it. Or maybe I need to go to a 7-Eleven or something to get it. But, you know, what do you do? I'm in Mexico. you do what you have to do. What is that in Mexico? In Mexican. Haces lo que tienes que hacer. Not the same punch. Not the same kick. No. No. Guayaberas. Let's see what else. Oh, there's a lot of them. Hotel Domani. Yes. And I'm here at Progreso. Oh, it's big. Are people swimming? Oh yeah, I read about they have the longest pier, cemented pier in the world here, 6.5 kilometers. So that must go on for I don't know how long. That's not. It must go on even further. Okay, but this looks nice, doesn't it? Progreso. Let's look for a place with coffee. It's hard to find a place where I can have my motorbike, so I saw some place over here that looked like a coffee place. Well, the time is actually over 1, so I found a place that had coffee and also a little to eat. So I'm going to take shrimp and cheese tacos. That's going to be perfect here. Oh, guys, I'm on vacation. If you hadn't noticed, or maybe I haven't noticed, there's something about the sea. Yes, and you don't see it here. But there's something about the blue sky. Yes, you see that, and palms and stuff like that. Yes, I'm a little over excited, I know. But I just love this. Gracias. That looks nice. Oh, shrimp tacos. Love it. Okay, there was salt here, so that's good. And that one was really spicy, and that one was the red one. Was not that spicy. Okay. Oh, it's so nice. You know, the big shrimps in here. So it's like meaty. Love it. Does it come up to the M scale? Well, I did there. So a small Do you know what I've been thinking about, but never talked about? The tacos in Sweden. When you say taco, it means hard shell, right? Hard shell. None of the tacos I've eaten here in Mexico has been with hard shells. It's only been this, and mostly you always get 2. Probably because if you only get 1, you will get soggy with all the liquid, and then it will be destroyed. Well, that's what I think. So where does the hard shells come from? Does anybody know? Is that just a Swedish thing? Because I haven't seen it here. Oh, spicy nose. Okay, are you interested in what it costs? What the prices are? I mean, this is the beach and touristic, and so of course it's much more expensive. But this was also shrimp tacos. This one was 180 pesos, which is about 10-11 euros. And even if you compared, in Sweden, if you wanted to have shrimp tacos, 3 of them, you probably would pay like, I don't know, at least 20 or 20, yeah, at least 20 pounds, I would think. drive. I don't know if this is the pier, even when you can drive, because then it's just a bridge. Or if they call this the pier, I don't know. The one with 6.5 kilometers long. Maybe they just call it a pier, but it's a bridge. Or is it? I switched to my, what do you call them? Water shoes. I don't know. Even if it's sand here, I can walk here barefoot. But the thing is that the sand gets so hot here. So it's very, very nice to have those shoes on, even in the sand. I'm not really sure that I'm gonna swim, because right now it's quite windy, so you don't feel the heat as much. And it looks kind of sandy in a way. Does it? Oh no! Yeah, I always get like this. Oh, it's cold. But when you're inside, it's not. But okay, that didn't get me to want to jump in more. But that's totally fine. Just being here in the sun, it's quite enough. I'm just taking a slow walk along the coastline. That was nice. I've been lying in the sand, in the sand at the beach, and been sunbathing for, I don't know, maybe 1 hour, something like that. Almost fell asleep. Yeah, one thing. Do you see this? Do you know what this is? This is the Mexican Gulf, the water. And I just thought of, like, when you were in school and you had geography and you were talking about the Mexican Gulf, and it sounded so exotic, and oh, that's on the other side of the world, and you're never gonna like be there, you're just gonna read about it in school. Now I'm standing and looking at it. It's fantastic. Here it is. It's real. You know, you can get happy of the small little things. It's the little things. La da 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 da. Yeah. So, I've seen the Mexican Gulf for real. I think that's pretty awesome. I love it. Back at the hotel. Hey, my room. I'm out on the street again, and I just wanted to tell you that yes, I made some decisions after the whole thinking shabam yesterday. I've decided not to go to Palenque and not to go to that maybe dangerous road. That's my decision. So the plans are for now, after this, I'm going to Valladolid, going to Chichen Itza and Ekpalam, staying in Valladolid for 3 days. After that, going to either Cancun, Playa del Carmen or Tulum for 3 days. I'm leaning towards Tulum because that's the least touristy of them, I've heard. And after that, if I'm in Tulum, I need to take a bus to Cancun and then flying from Cancun to Oaxaca. And then Puerto Escondido. But yeah, so that's my plan right now. You know, I was talking yesterday that there were so many places that were closed. But I think it was closed because it was Sunday yesterday. Today is Monday. And it feels like much more places open. Well, it's not as late, but it is like after 7 now, so I think that's why. Do you remember the other night when I was looking for like something to eat, and I was looking for like a sort of an outside market or where you can eat, and I was stopping. I was like, oh, I have a feeling that it might be around that corner, but I didn't want to go further because it felt like it was too dark and not so many people. Well, I'm here now, and I was right. I was totally so. Just over there, I stopped, and now I continued. But it is not that much still. There were much more open when I first saw it. There were a lot of things over there as well, and all here are no restaurants now, but here there are restaurants. So maybe I should go to one of those and eat something. You know? So I don't know what the name of it is, but I just, I sit down here and I'm gonna have something called burritos. I have no idea what it is. And they have like super burro, they have mega burro, so they have more grande. But burritos, yeah. Let's just see what it is. I'm excited. I got the Fanta, and it looks different than. I don't know if it's a real one or not, but it tastes like Fanta. Yeah, it was very nice. Ooh. Well, look at that, and it's soft. But here were some nice. Oh, and my mother asking me, like, have I ever eaten a dish with a knife and forks here? And I was like, no. But this, no, I got it. So, here's a meal with fork and dish. Yeah, because this would be very, very hard to eat without it. It looks very, very nice. Okay, let's sauce it up. This was really good. The meat is like sort of like smoked in a way. Has a smoke feeling about it. Tastes a little different, but it was really good. This had flavor, and then I added some heat to it. Does it come up to the M scale? Not really yet, but it's very, very close. Looks great, doesn't it? And there's cheese as well in it inside, so it's not. It's not a healthy meal, but it's a good meal. Let's walk to the other side. I'm going to the square to see if something happens there today, Monday at 8 o'clock. No, I don't think there is anything here. Okay, people, maybe I should share with you some thoughts about my luggage. What's so fun about your luggage? There's nothing that's funny. No, but it has been a little. Well, it started out sad, but now I'm more happy. Okay, you all know that when you check in on an airplane, you always have a limit for the checked-in luggage, limit of how much it can weigh. And my limit on KLM is 23 kilos for the checked-in, and then I had a carry-on luggage as well. The thing is, the checked-in luggage are already sort of up to the limit. So there's like no room to buy anything to take home with me. And it's so sad that you can't do that. And why do I have such a heavy bag? I don't have that many things with me, I think, but I'm gonna hike, so I have an extra pair of shoes. I do have a lot of, like, you know, if I get hurt, first aid kit and stuff. Well, anyway, it's up to the limit. And I was like, okay, so I can't buy anything. I just have to be here and not buy. Or do I have to throw away stuff? So I can, yeah. But then this happened. Somehow I started thinking about what was it with the carry-on luggage. Because I carried on like 5-6 kilos. Before I've been like only limited to like 7 kilos to bring with me. But then I checked with KLM the rules, and I can have 2 bags with me, carry on, in total of 12 kilos. So even if I have the checked-in full with 23 kilos, I can have 12 kilos with 2 bags. And I only had like 6-7 kilos. So that means that I can buy stuff that weighs 6 kilos. I only have a day pack. Well, I do have my hiking. Could I use that? No, I don't think that I can use that as a carry-on because they are limited on how big they can be. But I can buy like a cabin bag that fits the right measurements. So then I can stuff that with like, maybe 10 kilos. And then I have my backpack on with 2 kilos and just the things I need for the flight. So I can have that one under the chair and the cabin bag up over the chairs. So then I can buy stuff. So that's good. But there's always a but, isn't it? On my flight from Mexico City to Dominican Republic. Do you say Dominican Republic or the Republic of Dominica? I don't know. Anywho, on that flight, I can only have 20 kilos in my checked-in bag and 5 kilos carry on. And that's a problem. But I figured out that, okay, I had 21 and a half, 22, that during my month and a half in Mexico, it will disappear 1.5 kilo. So then I get, and how will it disappear? Well, I'm thinking, I'm using napkins, I'm using Resorb, which is like a tablet for dehydration. So there are things that I use that takes away weight. And if that doesn't work, then I might stuff my backpack more than 5 kilos because they rarely weigh them, and if they weigh, then I just have to pay. But the thing is that it usually is very expensive if you are overweight, so you have to pay like a lot for every kilo that you're overweight. But yeah, there you have it. That means that I can't buy anything new here from Mexico, but after I've been in Republic of Dominica, then I can look to that every flight I take is that I can take with that extra luggage. It might be a problem, but you never know. So I am happy about that, but there is also, as I said, that I have to really, because I'm gonna fly more, and then I have to pick flights where I can bring that on the plane. So if I'm gonna, buy the cabin bag now, or should I wait? But I mean, I can wait buying the cabin bag, but because I can stuff things into my original bag, So I'm happy, but there are some difficulties with the happiness. It usually is. So don't worry. Be happy. Okay, so now what? Maybe go home. I'm feeling light. I'm feeling a lot of things.